12, like the entrance. Felipe, good job picking up Manuel now. Marconi, nice one, nearly got the wrong grip. And I really think this is the right way around. See how you touch the grip on Fred, everyone knows it's complete, and then you guys can start the block. That's perfect. That's exactly how we need to do that in A slot as well. So back pair, obviously, because we've got B slot here, feels like you guys are rushing it a fraction. There's no reason to rush it. The front pair has quite a big move to make. Also, remember the fix that I had was for it to be more of a 1-2. So it's not like a 21. We're doing it like a 21 right now. It should be Fred. You kind of step forwards here and then do a kind of pause. Let Marconi run the second part of the move. But instead, it looks like Marconi, you're setting it up. Look at the shape of it. Your hips are going this way straight away, which means that you guys have a tendency to turn in place. And I want a little bit of a walk. I mean, there is a fraction of a walk there, but I'd rather that you guys were meeting the piece about there. So you guys should be here at this point. And the way to do that is to, on the build, Marconi, please don't slide to your right. This is your long axis. Again, great stuff that we're making these mistakes. It means that there's a little gap in our knowledge and that we're not fully understanding where we should be. But your move here, Marconi, is to back up a little bit. Certainly not to go to the right, because if you do that, we change the whole axis. See that? And now, at the beginning of the block, look at where you are relative to the piece. So now the piece is going to do a different angled move. The front's confused. Felipe is definitely confused. He feels like it's rushing and going before he's ready. So the fix there is long axis. Manuel just does a 90-degree turn. Marconi backs up. That's the axis that we build on. Otherwise, we've got super confusing angles. And you see that, how it doesn't even help the angle, the finish at the end. And I'll talk about the back move again in a little more detail as we get to the next one. Again, here we've got that funky angle. Makes it really confusing. So ideally, Marconi would be here. And then, let me talk you through your move. Fred, your move is to move out to here, 45 degrees. Lazy head switch, and let Marconi finish the move. Marconi, your goal is to be this side, certainly not that side of the center line. Fred pops out. You don't take your hips that way. You just push your right arm straight, and then you start going a little bit forward, and then you flick over and then drop back down. So it's doing more of a 21 style. So I think it would be a really good thing to redo the 12 in B slot. And the main thing is the angle. You can see straight away, even here, like on this one, Marconi moves to the right. His hips go to the right straight away. Now, front pair looking like you're doing a pretty good job with the piece there, guys. Looks like you guys are actually enjoying flying that compressed together a little bit more now. Very nice. Let me just check the back pair on this last one. Again, when I see a build constantly going like this, see where Marconi's hips are now, look at that, they're the wrong side of the line. And so now, even if he does a walk, he's only going to end up on the same axis that the front pair started on, because look, there's the long axis. So even if you guys walk 45 degrees, you're going to force the front pair to do the full 540. And I'll be honest with you, those guys, we should be finishing here. You see that? So I'm expecting if we start, so right now this is the long axis. If I'm on the front, I'm expecting to build here, but look where Marconi is, and then I'm expecting to finish there. So the block should be done there. Yeah, more of a 1-2, Marconi. So I'm just going to talk you through your move. So Marconi, you build it, you're straight in line with the long axis. Fred steps out. You kind of push your right arm straight as you help Fred to the side. You pop over just a tiny bit. You come down on the axis, off the axis to the left of it, 45 degrees, on level, ready to go.